Hello, hello. Welcome to day 4. Welcome to day 4. Today, a new day. So, I hope you have enjoyed day 1 to 3 and that you will make this a daily practice. So, this is a practice that will help correct your posture and make you aware of your alignment and what you need to change. So far, we have learned the proper static alignment in day 1. And if you have not done day 1, please go back and do it in the mirror. So set yourself in the mirror and correct the alignment. Take a picture of yourself and make the markings on the pictures, front side and sides. Day 2 was the pelvic floor and the powerhouse to maintain the hip and spine balance, how to keep the navel and the position at the hip level. Day 3 was diaphragm and abdominal breathing, very important because if you obstruct the breathing, the posture will suffer. If you have bad posture, you obstruct the breathing. They are interconnected. And here we go. Day 4, we are going to talk about the sternum. The sternum or the breastbone is a long, flat bone located in the central part of the chest. It connects the ribs to the cartilage and forms in front of the and forms the front of the rib cage, thus helping to protect the heart, lungs, and the major blood vessels from injury. So, why is this important for our posture? So, this is just a measure for us to feel how we stay. So let's place both feet on the mat with the legs parallel and bring the right hand on the sternum. So identify the sternum, it's right in the middle of the chest, and feel it. Normally, we don't pay attention to the sternum. So I'm just going to turn on my side. So once you lift the sternum, so stay in with the hand all the time on the sternum. So once you lift the sternum up, like 1 inch, yeah, just 1 inch. So lift it up. What happened to the posture? Definitely. So the posture got better. So you feel the chest is round, the shoulders go back. You go at the static alignment, tips of the ear over the shoulders, over the hips, over the knees, and over the ankles. So again, now keep the hand on the sternum and then slowly lower just 1 inch, just 1 inch. So lower just 1 inch. So what happens? Look at my posture. So it's sluggish, no? So I bring the shoulders forward. I sink in my back. Yeah, it's like I have a curved spine. And here what happens? So the upper body collapses into the abdominal cavity. I obstruct the diaphragm. So again, let's lift the sternum up. And here we go, different posture. So being aware of the just the small tiny difference of the sternum can improve your posture and you can become aware of that. So you can, for instance, walk in the street and if you notice that your shoulders are forward and you are like rounding your spine or you just sit in a chair and everything is rounded, you can just identify it's like where how am I supposed to be here? So lift the sternum up and immediately you release the space, the idea of making space for the diaphragm, for the lungs to fill with air until at the bottom, and also enough space in the abdominal cavity for the other organs to function at optimal capacity. So sternum is important and it's just a reminder sometimes for us, okay, how do I correct it? Just move the sternum 1 inch higher and then you see the change in the posture. It happens like in a split of a second. And you can do it with repetition. It will improve your posture. And once you become aware of all these facts, probably most of us didn't even pay attention. Okay, sternum, another bone in the body is there. But now, just paying attention, it makes a world of difference. So, Let's put the feet parallel with the floor and let's start with the hand. Move this hand from the sternum. Now we got the proper alignment. Move it on the belly button and keep it here. Close your eyes and start focusing on the breath and how the breath flows in your body along the spine. And notice how free it is. And notice the change of the hand. The hand is moving with the belly button as the air comes in and the air goes out. So slowly follow this path, breathing in and breathing out. And notice that everything stands where it should be. Only the belly button and the lungs are filled with air and they create a slight movement in the body. Very important, very important. So do these exercises and do them as often as you can because they will learn the memory and then they will self-correct. The body knows pattern and will learn the new pattern. So bring the chin towards the chest now. Keep the hands aligned with the body. And let's release the tension on the back side of the neck. Moving the chin up and down slowly. Feel the verticality on both feet. And then slowly bring the chin on the right shoulder and on the left shoulder. And switch from one side to the other side. Feel the tension going away from the back side of the neck and from the upper shoulders. And then slowly center again in the middle and lift the shoulders up and roll the shoulders backwards, like you warm them up here. So feel this stretch. Feel how beautiful, how it makes so much difference in the upper body. And then in this movement, continue with the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Make these big circles. And feel the shoulders, the shoulder blades working. And let's do 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We can alternate one arm up and one arm down. 2 and 2, 3 and 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Right, we can shake the arms. They will get tired, but in time they will learn and they will adapt. So both hands on the hips, and let's move on one side, the other side. This is always a good move because it stretches the spine, it opens the hip. You feel that stretching from the hip all the way to the shoulders. And it creates mobility and flexibility at the base of the spine. And let's try and stabilize the leg on one leg. Bring the leg up and interlace the hands under the leg and then extend the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's do the other one. So it stretches the leg, but also you work your stability. Interlace under the leg and extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's open up the feet a little bit wider. And let's do the first sumo squat. So also for the mobility of the hips. So we go backwards, not forward. So we move the hips backwards. And we try to touch down Or if we cannot go all the way down, we just go half away. The knees are on the side at 45 degrees. Yeah. So if you can go all the way down, touch down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We bring the feet, the soles of the feet a little bit closer, and we'll try to have both hands on the hips and lift up. So you lift up the heels, but stay on the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Both arms in front of you with the palms together. And just rotate from the hips on one side. One stretches the upper and the lower side of the spine. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. And coming back with the arms in front of us. We open wide here from the collarbone, from the chest, and bring the arms together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice. Another exercise is like bring the elbows high and keep the elbows open on the side. So bring them on the side as far backwards as you can. And then bring them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we interlace the fingers and place them on the back side of the head. And we move from the right side to the left side. Again, stretching from the hip, stretching the spine, stretching the upper back. Very good exercise for enhancing the posture. 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. And still here. So move, twist on the right side, and then twist on the left side. A lot of angles. So we kind of stretch and twist from different angles here, but you feel that like the energy flowing in the hips and in the upper back, along the spine and also along the shoulders. So I will do 3 more. 2, 2, 1, and 1. Very good. So lowering down, we'll start at the sitting and feel the hip opening here. Bring both palms in a prayer position and lift the palms up, all the way up. Stretch. So as you stretch and you bring the arms up, feel like each vertebra lifts up, creating that space in between the vertebrae, so it allows proper flexibility and mobility. And then slowly go on one side and the other side. Oh, should feel good. And then we bring the open arms here. We'll do the circle, so the thumb it's towards the back. You can make a fist or palms open and slowly bring the arms here. And let's do the circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Lower the the arm down, forearm down, and stretch here as much as you can. Keep the hand, the upper hand parallel with the mat, and feel the stretch from the hip to the tips of the fingers. Again, stretching the side, opening the hip, opening the shoulder. Breathe in the stretch. Same thing, the other side. We'll go face up, and as we lower down on the mat, we can do both ways. So if you can, if you don't have any problems in the lower back, tuck the tailbone and just lower each vertebrae one at a time until you reach down with the tips of the shoulder blades, and then lower the head down, palms facing up. And we'll start with the marching. Bring the legs in tabletop, 90 degrees, and then just lower down. Feel the strength in the lower abs and working the hips as well. Try not to arch here. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. Very good. 10 and 10. You can hug the knees to the chest. Rock a little bit from left to right. Let's do both legs together, heels together. And again, bring that right palm on the lower abs. And make sure you don't arch, but you use the lower abs. And just lower 1 inch. Keep the heels together so you stay centered. 3, 4, squeeze the glutes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Knees to the chest. It's a small movement, but it's very, very efficient. So do it often, but do it with awareness. Bring the head up to the tips of the shoulder blades and then extend the leg. And let's switch legs here. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Very good. Lower the feet down and extend both feet here. Stretch the arms over the head and stretch from the fingers to the toes, pulling the navel in. Again, being aware of not arching the lower back, maybe just for the stretch, but then as we do the exercise, pull the ribs in, pull the navel in, and try to pull the navel towards the spine. So palms facing up, flex the feet, and bring one leg up and lower down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Both feet will go closer with the soles, closer to the glutes. Keep the alignment. Make sure you are everything is in place, and then press down, tuck the tailbone, lift the tailbone up, engage the glutes, and come up into a bridge. And with awareness, we lower the spine down, again creating that space in between the vertebrae, massaging the lower back, and engaging the glutes. You mentally engage the glutes. Otherwise, they remain watching, and the quads will take over. So As you come up, you keep that tightness, that contraction in the abdominal muscle, the back side of the legs, and the level folding. So all the time to make this movement efficient. I'll do 3 more. 2, and last one. Very nice. So now ankle over knee and slowly stretch. Bring the knee towards you. Keep the upper body all relaxed. Yeah. And just go from left to right through the opening in the hip and the massage of the lower back as we do this movement. Switch to the other leg. We'll turn on the sides here and you hold on the head with the arm. The bottom leg is bent, the other one is extended, and you bring the leg up here. So stretch the hip, flex the feet, and bring the leg up wherever you can. If you can bring it higher, it's okay, but make sure we do 10 repetitions. So it should be a comfortable distance from the ground. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Now the upper leg moves like 45 degrees. And again, point the leg and bring it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. So bring it 90 degrees. Flex the foot. Keep the knee line up like all straight up. And then the heel goes up towards the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So bend from the knee, stretch, feel the stretch in the hip, breathe in that stretch, all the way to the kneecap. And then slowly bring the leg up towards the ceiling. And breathe in. I'm just going to switch this time. So you just flip on the other side here. So bend the bottom leg, hold on the head, and then extend the leg. So feel like the motion should start from the abs, but feel the hip also contributing. Flex the foot, bring the leg up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Let's move the leg a little bit forward, like in a 45-degree angle, pointed and up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Flex it again, bring it even forward, and the heel is up. 90-degree angle here, so make sure the hip doesn't move. And up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend from the knee, stretch again. So again, the hip will recover the mobility and flexibility as you work the abs and all the muscles around the hip junction, because if one of them is tight, it will show on the alignment and the posture. So let's stretch the leg all the way up. That's a good stretch. And let's flip on face down. As we flip face down, extend the arms up. The neck should be aligned with the spine, and slowly we just lift one arm and the opposite leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's come up into child pose for one breath. And then interlace the arms and stretch them up. So pull the shoulders, feel that stretch. And we'll end up with angry cat. So on all four, the knees under the hips, palms under the shoulders, arch the spine and feel the head in between the arms. Arch the spine, pull the navel in, and imagine an angry cat. Breathing in. I always say it's a metaphor for life. We most of the time feel like an angry cat ready to jump, but with breathing, so exhaling out, pull the navel down towards the mat, lift the spine up, arch backwards, wave the tail. You become a happy dog. So wave the tail, left and right, smile, and let's do this again. So every time we feel like an angry cat, inhale, yep. And then lift as high up as you can, arch the back. Every time you have the resource with the breath, start with the breath. Exhale and turn this situation into a happy situation. Happy dog with a big smile on the face and a big wave of the tail. All right, let's do it one more time. So inhale, arch up, and then exhale. Relax the spine, lift the head up. Actually feels good. And wave the tail. And you can lower down again on the hips and stretch the upper body. It's the other variation of the child pose. Both massage the internal organs, and this one stretches the shoulders more. You can stay here as much as you like, as often as you like. And then I am just going to turn to the camera. So these are exercises that can enhance your posture in everyday life. You can do them independently. And this day 1 to day 4, this is just a sequence. So the more you do them, the you will reap the benefits. And if you haven't done the day 1, 2, and 3, go back to the videos and do them. And start with day 1 because it gives an understanding of the posture and why we need to change and why not collapse and just not care about it. So thank you so much for watching and thank you so much for being here with me. Tomorrow, day 5, the last day in finding your posture and all this, becoming aware of how the posture should be. So please go back and visit day 1 to 4. And tomorrow, the last day, we can use a pole or a cross or a broom. And thank you and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye for now.